Let's get it actually up to the level I need it to be. Hello, one. Hello, all. Welcome to Blaine's Escape Corner, our corner of the internet where we get together. We talk about the things that help us escape. Today is a short stream, and it is mostly going to be a prep stream, a preparatory stream. We'll currently label it. Oh, that's a little better. That's a little better. Let's get that cranky. We are going to be doing a prep stream. So let's get the sake flowing. I had a guest with no video feed in the back end there, so I don't know who it is. But someone's trying to knock on the door. And when they finally knock on the door, I will probably let them in, unless it's just there's just a penis back there. I'm not gonna bring that on the screen, but I don't imagine that occurring at all. Shirt to match my gingerly locks. I love this shirt. It's one of 4 shirts that I got in Japan at the Uniqlo that are the it's a sake collab. So Dewa Zakura, the brewery, I believe out of Iwata, got to put their logo on a Uniqlo shirt with some fun designs and everything. Person's like the baby raptor. Hey, Sailor Outlaw George Ishak, how are you doing? Welcome, George Ishak, as well to the stream. Let's turn that up a little bit. There we go. So today, I believe I have it correctly labeled as con prep, because one thing I want to get done today is go through the supplementals for the convention that I'm going to be using when we're doing our panels. Wow, that was a hard word for me to remember. So we got the 2 game show panels. We have the Your Waifu Sucks panels, or Your Waifu is Trash parts 1 and 2. So we'll be going through that today, and we have some couple review, maybe just one review. It's been a busy weekend, so we'll see how many reviews we actually have at the end of the day, and we'll get rolling on that. So everyone, kampai. Always love it. I believe, if my brain doesn't fail me now, did I watch anything else? No, I don't think I did. All right, everyone, your one review. It's a real heavy day on reviews. Your one review is going to be Sign of Affection, the finale. It is completed. I refreshed it, and now it says completed because I have completed A Sign of Affection. Adorable, great, wonderful. It's grand. And let's see if they made it. I'm hearing the beeps. Nope, still not making it. Still not. Almost there, buddy. Remove. See if I manually remove, if it makes it easier for them to come back in. I don't know why it would, but yeah, you know what? Try a little everything sometimes. Try to make it bleem. No. Nope, still no video feed. Anyway, real quick before we get into the Sign of Affection review, I have to do this. Boom. Oh, still nothing. At the onset, Emma we no liked, because Emma was a little Klingon that was a little sad sack and just couldn't get her head wrapped around anything else in the world. But with the direct confidence of Best Hair Boy, she's like, you know what? I'm gonna quit being a whiny piner, and I'm going to go ahead and ask him out. And they have their time. It's amazing. It finally happens. She gets to move up to B. That's the biggest part of the Yubisaki review that will be something interesting for everyone. So congratulations, Emma. You pulled it up. We'll see what else moves on Wednesday. So there's that. As far as the rest of the review goes, gorgeous, beautiful. Some of the best flower landscape work I've seen in a long time. The flowers, all but one, were very obviously like, oh, that's what that is, that's what that is, and that's what that is. The wisteria they call out specifically. It's gorgeous, beautiful. It really was wisteria, and I think that is a great thing. I thought that was wonderful. To be fair, if the hairdresser guy hadn't lied in high school, they probably had been a thing for a while now. Maybe you do wonder if he had said, yeah, but she likes him, if she would have just kept liking him, because her affection for Itsuomi seemed unshakable. Like, she just went to his place and he left and she just stayed at his place. Like, it did. Obviously we'll never know because that's not how they wrote it, but I don't know. I like the way it worked out. I think it ended up being okay. So good to go. Woo! Doubt it. I doubt your ability to get on this stream. All right. Let's some updates for the week. We are doing that tomorrow. Tomorrow is not going to be Gunpla and Chill. It is going to be Con Prep Stream 2. And that's all I'm going to update there. Tomorrow we will be joined by Jay, good friend Jay, once again, so that we can talk through more panel stuff. Wednesday, I believe, is still... What does that say, Angry? What are you doing? What are you saying to me? What are you saying to me right now? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to make this? Trying to make this a problem? Trying to make this a fight? Trying to make this a deal? Thursday drops off the calendar this week, and Fun Time Friday. Ooh, I just don't. Wait a minute. Where's my... Where is the Formula One event? Hold on. Why doesn't this work? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's next week. Okay. Next week is that. What? Oh, here's a good question. Here's what'll tell us if we can have a stream on Friday. The con, Sakura Con. The Seattle Anime Con. There's more than the one, but you know, it's the one that most people think about. Jay, where's your email? Jay! Where did it go? There it is. Okay, Jay. But do 1930 to 24. Yeah, no. So we have a panel that'll go until almost 9 o'clock. So I'm going to be in Seattle until 9. So this is short streams, short week. Actually, I don't know how long next tomorrow is going to go for. It'll go until we're done, basically. So we're gonna get a framework done today, and then we will go from there. Let me just check this one more time. So if Friday your waifu is trash, we have the all ages one. It is going to be at 4:15, and it will go until well, it starts at 4:30 technically, and it's gonna go till 5:30. 5:30. Save, and then can I just Control C, Control V this? No. Okay. Well, your waifu is trash. Adults, doodles, and this one is at 7:30. Well, 7:45 for other humans that want to show up, right? 1900 is 7 o'clock, right? You're finishing cooking? Oh, gotcha. I thought you were the one who was trying to bop in the back end. Playing our competitor, the Daily Wire. Yeah, we are BiggerCon, AnyCon. And this will go until 8:45. Whoop. I just want to change the 30. Dang it. Goodness, clicking all over the place here. Save. And then the best part, the best part of con weekend is 9:45 a.m. We have how to drop an anime or manga. And that is at 9:45, and it goes until 11 flat. I hate when it just gives you the 15s. Like, let me do the flats, okay? So those are my panels. So that panel is well into stream time. So like I said, we're not going to be streaming on Friday. Oh man, I'm way ahead of you, Jimmy. Hey, what's going on, Miss Sparkles? We are in it's prep week. Unfortunately, I've reached out to a couple companies and no one can help sponsor the event. So we've got prizes that we can hand out from the con. Yeah, I got it. Okay, Jeebles. We have prizes that we can do from the con, but we do not have we don't have a ton. So I was hoping I could get somebody to give me something, but most people didn't get back to me. It's understandable. Your waifu is trash. And then I'm gonna make I'm gonna duplicate this one once it's done. So put this on my notepad. Duplicate and add adults only slide. SakuraCon in Seattle. Because it's flower blossom season. Put that over there. That'll work. Okay. That was good. Thursday it gets eaten up by me having to go actually pick up my badge. So that goes away there. Let's clean this up and then we'll do the waifu is trash panel. How much? At this point it's expensive. I just found out this year that when you do a panel they'll actually reimburse your ticket. I had no idea. It is, since it's technically a members only event, you have to get a membership, and it is right now it would be $120 for the weekend. So that gets you access. SakuraCon starts Friday and it goes 24 hours until Sunday at like 6 o'clock. But what you really want to do is not pay $100 for the membership last minute. What you want is you want to buy the membership for next year at the end of this con, because it'll be like $60 or $70. So You save quite a bit by getting your membership for next year at the end of this weekend. All right. Good. There's that. That's rolling. We did that. Let's review last year's drop, because I think drop is a little more mostly will be the same. Mostly it'll be the same. Oh, I forgot to ask, actually. Hold on. I have to send a text real quick. Stranos, are you in on the drop panel, or is that too early for you? I think we put you in on it. Do 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 do. Okay, that is not who I want to talk to. There you are. Is to be okay. Let's set that up so I can see when he responds out that direction. You just have to get up at 8. Strongest mortal enemy is the morning. That's my mortal enemy. Actually, I got up super early the other day to smoke the bacon. That I got the Lucifer recipe for, and it was great. How so this I don't know if Tom is still in this. I'll change this later. I'm not gonna dox you clearly here. What? Tell me if you want your YouTube on that. I'm guessing you want your YouTube on that. I'm just gonna put it there for now. You can tell me if you want something different there later. Spoiler alert, yes, because we will be spoiling things. Okay. So currently the way we work is we tell people why they should drop things. No plot, Eleanor, show us your list. Okay. I think in here I want to add, because these are all the reasons to do it. Why drop? Why drop? Can I get? Oh, that thing's always in the middle, isn't it? Oh, I'm not a fan of that. Hey, what's up, Andrew Clark? Andrew Clark, you best be ready for tomorrow. That's for sure. It's going to be the best build stream you've ever seen. Toronto's really clearly Carlos Danger. So let's do I'll use snip and sketch. That's right. I'm using the fancy one this time because I need it to wait 3 seconds for the snip to come in. Perfect. Bingo. Stick that in there. And we'll move this over here. With the ability to add every anime to my watch list. Whoa, that buzzed. Fell over. I'll move that over here. Why drop shows? Okay. Put that right there. That'll be okay. That looks fine enough. What are you doing? Preparing for Kurokon. You have a new model, by the way? Samesies. Wait. Is it in the Discord? Hold on. I had a bunch of ads in the Discord. I need to... Hold on. Let me follow up on those real quick. Alright, someone added me in anime. What are we looking at here? Freyren stuff going on. JJK fans are retarded. Oop, I got the beeps. Look, the beeps and they exist. Yeah, but you're... Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be fine.
It took a second for your mic to like... It was like it's warming up, you know?
Not sure
like,
what.
Like an old tube amp. Like you flick it and it just... Eventually shows up.
Got the dinner.
Enjoy dinner. What'd you have for dinner?
There's creamy chicken with sriracha.
Creamy chicken sriracha.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Those are good things. Car travels at high rate of speed may cause skirt and panties to fly off, tightening well or remove. That's hilarious sticker actually on Etsy there. Except, don't you know the new Etsy meta is to just buy things on AliExpress and Alibaba and Temu and then just sell them on Etsy as though they were real? Where is this tag? Like, why did it tell me to click on this and I don't see any of these as like adding me or even everyone?
I say, you know, we should. Or oh, you mean the notification?
Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. That was Leon. That was Leon saying, "Why does it?" I always hate when it does that. Okay, good there. Leon, I have not seen the last Sasuke and Peeps, but I also not streaming, so worked out for me. Dodged that bullet. And then memes. Look, she makes me tell her our anime is ending, but she'll always be my waifu. I know he's late, but it's time for
You know, it'd be even funnier if we use mine because my ratio is 182 completed to 194 dropped.
Oh, sure. We can add yours.
Yeah. How do I make it so it actually shows all of them though?
Oh, here, I can just pull it off your I can hit social and click you and
I think because my ratio is funnier.
Basically you just hover over it and it pops up all the numbers. And so I just do this the official snip and sketch, tell it to wait 3 seconds, then I hover over it and it snip. Boom. Boom. We just need to do some more graphic design here. You'd like to drop FSIS? Now the Inter-Party Congress passed by Omnibus, they can by law order me to turn over my electronic tracking data for my cattle.
What?
Oh, do you technically have a Chinese software on that? That's funny. I wonder how that works for everyone who currently has like a like Wi-Fi to track their solar panels. Because I'm 90% sure that every single solar panel company uses a cheap Chinese app to give you the like Wi-Fi tracking on that. And it has some amount of tracking everything like that.
It's like it just will not move.
Yeah. Why drop shows? Because shows suck! I mean,
Yeah, a lot of anime is bad.
but I think I think that's what was missing because last year we talked about it a lot more when I was like physically there, but I think having uh
More pre-planning.
more slides at least that I can be like going through because it was basically like it was like how you learn to drop anime, here's who we are, spoilers for things, and then originally the next one was just like why you should drop stuff.
Okay, adding a lot of
But I had
panels
to
for, like,
sit there
lost.
on the spoiler alert for a while,
Right.
like telling people like why it's like mentally more beneficial, why it's
Yeah, making slides for all of that's a good idea.
no. So why drop? So first we'll get into why you would even want to need to drop. What's your
Me.
let's see. Mental health.
That'll appeal in Seattle, yeah.
I mean
Prove your
it,
mental- prove your
dude.
mental
Be
health.
be ready because this panel turns into a intervention. Like this lady came up and we were like, you haven't watched an episode in a year. Drop it from your list. Well, I can't. I might watch it. I'm like, you haven't watched it in a year. If you decide to watch it in the next week, you can add it back to your watching list.
If it
But
shows
right
up on
now,
Crunchyroll and you're like, oh, I guess I'll watch that.
but
Yeah,
right
you-
now you need to drop it. And she dropped it and then like went back and sat down after we were done looking through her anime list. And she like stood up at the end. She like raised her hand and like stood up and she's like, I just want you to know that like my girlfriend and these other friends of mine, and she started crying. She was like, they're so proud of me right now because I dropped things from my list. Like, I am not kidding you. This is so important for some people. It's wild to me.
Well, I mean, yeah, we talked about it's like it is an actual mental handicap.
Yeah, it is
We're
a
both
it is a
wearing
hang up.
orange
It's like an anxiety, right?
Do you notice that we're both wearing orange shirts?
Oh wow, we did it. We coordinated.
Perfect.
Don't wear the same thing as me on Friday.
I mean, most of my other stuff isn't the same as yours. I'm not going to wear a Hawaiian shirt.
You're not gonna wear a Hawaiian shirt?
Yeah, that's what you're going to wear.
Wait, why would I wear a Hawaiian shirt?
Because it's spring, it's warm outside.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what. I don't know what I'm going to wear because I mean, I expect to be. I usually think it's like I'm going to wear a hoodie outside, but it's like summer.
Big damn Gooberman wants to know where the beef's at. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Veritex, you're getting to the actual like reasons that we'll go through for like why you would want to. But the question is why bother doing it, right?
I
see
feel
if
like
can
a
get
lot of
some-
people, for the most part, it's not really just being busy that makes people stop keeping up with shows because people make time for stuff they actually like. If it's like something they really want to watch, people make time for it, right?
Oh, for sure.
So like if people are just like hanging up and just like, oh man, I want to watch it, but they don't actually like it. They just want to watch it. They want to have the they want to have the feeling of having watched something more than actually enjoying the content they're consuming.
Right. What is this drop down? Oh, okay. Hold on. Never mind. Hold on. Delete this one. I want to delete this whole single one. Delete this one. I didn't realize I had a drop down where I could pick ones that didn't look so garbage.
Nice.
We'll do this one. Actually, I like the blue all of a sudden. Okay.
You hit them with the blue. That's the good stuff.
Yeah. Especially when you got the orange, you can be looking like a golf livery.
This is how we do the movie posters.
For anyone who doesn't know, this is the golf livery. It's orange and blue. It's one of my favorite liveries. Back to
It does look good.
mental health. Making lists and crossing things off. Good. Making lists that sit. Bad. Golf Flute is a classic, right? Let's see. Let's see, to-do list. Let's find some sweet Google art of a to-do list. There we go. There we go. Copy that image. Making a list and never getting anything crossed off is a reminder of your failure, lack of motivation. True. Whoops. How do I... Where's my... crop? There we go.
Vertex, that's an old people problem. We're gonna be how many old people are we gonna be talking to, Blaine? All of them?
A good number.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to all of them. Ooh, yeah.
Like at least one old person.
So that's good. That's a good point, Vertex.
There'll be an old couple, and you're like, "How long have you been watching anime?" All of it. Oh, okay.
Back in my day, I was tending to the ranch when Evangelion first set my door.
What did you say? I like that. What you said. Hold on. Failure. Reminder of failure.
I was gonna
Lack of
say, I was more
motivation.
talking about his the more shows on your list, the more cognitive load, keeping track of everything.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Thank you, Vertex. Sid's Astro Boy.
Also, it's completely different for me. I don't remember names of anybody. I don't remember names. That doesn't mean I don't remember the show, though.
100%.
Because that's just why I am. It's just like the names don't really matter to me very much. I remember the stuff that actually happens that catches my eye. Because I could tell you most of the episodes in Pon no Michi, even though I didn't really think it was that entertaining of a show. But I do not remember the names for most of the characters. Excuse me. It's like you got Japensha, Rishi, and that's it. That's all I got. Half the time I could not tell you Japensha's name. I forgot what her first name is. Maybe that's her first name. I don't know. But that's what I mean. It's like I don't do good with names. That's not the reason I can't keep up with stuff.
I am awful with names, but I am great with faces and things. Like forever, I will remember, well, mostly your avatar, but now your face and your car. Like,
Yeah.
things that you have and your face will always be like connected in my brain forever. And it's great for sales because when you walk into the store,
I'm the
I
guy who
remember what I
drives the
sold you
PT
last time,
Cruiser.
even I don't remember your name.
I'm the kind of guy who drives a PT Cruiser. Exactly.
Asked me if they track anime with pen and paper. There was someone, I kid you not, their tracking list was just Excel. They brought their laptop to the show. You're older than some of you, but I'm not that old. I'm way away from retirement. Okay. Still exists, but you don't have to track it.
Tits Americans, that never happened.
What never happened?
I remember the episode when Speed Racer found out Racer X was female. They had sex in the Mach 5 during a race.
Oh, dude, that was the best episode.
Don't gaslight me.
Oh, all right. Mental health, 100%. It does, like the anime doesn't disappear, so you're gonna be fine. What's another reason that I went over for why you should drop things from your list?
Because honestly,
Oh yeah, not all anime is worth your time.
yeah, you should be consuming stuff you enjoy. Like, how many shows do you have time to finish a season? If you only have time to finish 4 shows, there are absolutely going to be 4 shows a season that you're going to love. You shouldn't waste your time on shows that aren't as good as as another one you could find.
Oops.
And you know how you get to find more shows? You pick up a bunch of shows and you spend your time picking up shows that are like, ooh, this is cool. And then you drop all of the ones that don't catch your interest. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we could also bring, or might do a different slide, but we could also rope that into like this concept of you don't have to watch the show everybody else is watching. You don't want no, or yeah, and I could bring up You know what one of the best shows last season was? That was "'Tis Time for Torture Princess." Nobody watched that show, and it was really good. I loved it. Would I not watch it because other people weren't watching it? Never.
Uh, yeah. Even my dad is watching Solo Leveling. Like
That's like,
everyone is watching Solo Leveling.
it's garbage.
Nobody likes it.
No, it's like, why are you watching it? It's like, yeah, everybody's talking about it. It's like, it doesn't matter.
None of us watch. And then what was that you just said? Oh, best show of any season. Often, I'm gonna say underwatched.
Yeah.
Like, how many people are watching Ninja Kamui right now? Nobody.
Nobody's watching Ninja Kamui. Is it good? I have no idea. I'm not watching it because
No, but when you
'cause I'm
do, you'll be
basically just
like,
done with the
oh, I see why Blaine likes this.
yeah,
Immediately.
it's got ninjas in it. It's got ninjas. Of course Blaine likes
Ninjas,
it.
ninjas, mysterious plot, corporations like with evil machinations behind the scenes.
It's got ninja. It's got ninja in it. Yeah, "'Tis Time for Torture Princess" was nobody watched the show this season. It was very good.
Hey, my dad is the greatest dad. He's the dad. Then he got Evangelion for me when I was 8. Okay.
"'Tis Time for Torture Princess" is the 28th highest rated. It's basically below average rating wise.
Okay.
Yep. Sure actually end up higher than that.
Time. The anime doesn't go away. Mental health. I think that's good. And then just other things will pop up kind of as we
I was
as
gonna
we
say
go.
we can pop up stuff or we can split stuff off into other slides if you want to talk about it more in detail.
For
you know?
sure. Our shows that are likely to be spoiled, big 3 popular stuff. Veritax, to this day, I have never seen Naruto. Is my life worse off for it? No.
Well, I gain everything by watching Naruto. Barely. Is it worth 1,000 episodes? Definitely not.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, it looks good for mine.
Yeah, I just there will not be a 4th. It will just be us 3.
Okay, you're asking if he's going to be there.
Yeah.
It is a drop panel because he's not going to show up that early.
That was the only one he came to last time. He was like late for the waifu panel, and it ended up just being me and Jay trying to figure out how to make it work. And then now that we know how it works, it's going to be way smoother.
Oh, yeah.
Tokyo Ghost #1 in the worst anime adaptation. Okay.
True.
Unbelievable thing. So like the show does something that sort of it jumps the shark. It does something that like you're just not a fan of. I still believe that's a reason to drop it. It's just like, oh wow, you gotta see that. They did the weirdest thing. Like he eats or feeds himself to her. Like you're like gross. I don't
And you
need to
know
watch
what we
that.
can talk about that's recent too? We can talk about Oshinoko.
Oh. As
Because like the first episode, there's a lot of people like it, and then there's a lot of idiots complaining that wasn't. It's like, yeah, where's the like violence or whatever? It's like, this is what I signed up for. There's like high school drama stuff, and it's like, it's amazing high school drama stuff. Why?
yeah.
But if you don't like it, it's like, I guess don't watch it, right? Like,
For
if you don't
sure.
like it, just don't watch it.
I'm gonna add that to this panel because I think they're more similar.
Yeah, that's perfect because I mean, I would argue against it, but lots of people disagree.
More like if you got into it for X and then episode 2 is Y and you're like, it's not really what I wanted to watch. Would be more.
I said love Oshinoko, one of my favorite shows of the season last year. But there's a lot of people talking about it as like they didn't like it because it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same thing as episode 1.
It's not the same.
Although episode 1 is literally 4 episodes, so you know.
Add Renai flops. What? Did you see how big this slide is? This slide is full already.
Yeah, we got good shows on here. We're not talking about
George, I have not seen George. Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. I care very little for Scott Pilgrim. It was an okay show when I was young, but
I watched Scott Pilgrim Takes Off the first episode. It was trash. Not watching it.
Bad animation. Yep.
That's perfect. I love that we got that one in there.
More of the same. Yeah. Oh no, we need to pick. What's the new one that I keep talking about? That's like the same show, but
You mean isekai show like this?
It could be. It could be just another isekai.
Was it
But
from
like,
this season?
I feel like this season had one. We could just update the imagery on.
I got to look to browse. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Because I would say this applies to Ragnar and Crimson from like 2 seasons or whatever.
I see. Hmm.
And it just really depends on what you want to
Yeah,
choose
no.
for this, because like, what do you want to
Devil's
be
a
talking
part
about?
timer. What do you mean
It's
Devil's a
just
part timer?
like everything.
Devil's a part timer is unique. Turns into a stealth Yoi. You mean Yowie. Really, Jamie, I thought it was basically was. Also, I don't know your name, but I watched all of it. The first episode caught me off guard because it spiked to 18 plus really fast. Yeah, I mean, I think Scott Pilgrim versus the World was actually animated. Like they paid a Japanese studio to make it. But that whole Scott Pilgrim IP, I watched the movie when it came out, and then it was like, oh look, there's a video game. Oh look, there's a manga. Like just stuff comes out. I'm like, I don't care.
I guess there's a couple you could choose, like Minds and Death abilities are powered. Strongest tank Labyrinth raids, but
Oh,
I
for
just don't.
sure.
I don't know about those enough to talk about. It's like easier to go with like an old classic.
Yeah, we'll stick.
Garbage
We'll
show.
stick with that. Tokyo Ghoul. Wait, redo of Healer. Why would that be? Why would that be more of the same? That's not more of the same. Tokyo Ghoul can't be. No, like the show is a copy paste of another show, right?
Also, Michael Cera's a trash actor.
What do you mean he's trash? He just has the one character. Check it out. Navel gazing. Dot hack. It's the perfect example. No plot. Just because everyone that came out on YouTube and was like, "Oh, it's the best anime ever of all time. I love Gamboa so much," doesn't mean that you have to love it. It's fine. Targeted George. Versus the World was movie and Takes Off was the animation. Anyways. Tomodachi game was pretty recent. Failure to launch. Oh yeah, this is another one. So just because it's great doesn't mean you love it. All right, what else did I miss?
You put Freerun on there. You have to talk about how you hate Freerun.
Oh,
and everything about that.
That's a good one.
And we can be like, this guy over here hates Freerun.
Yeah, I can make a lot of enemies with that one.
I wonder how many people are gonna walk out when we say that.
A lot of people don't walk out at panels. I find I'll leave a panel immediately if I'm like, meh, this isn't what I want.
I think it's probably because they have to get up and they'd rather be sitting down. They actually just were looking for a bench.
They've been walking all shut.
They've been walking all day. Your door was open. Why'd you come here? Because the light was on.
The light was on. Show us your list.
Right, Avi? Right? Like, how dare he hate Freerun?
How dare Beline? I don't know who Beline is, but I agree with them.
Mm.
And it's not a hate, right? I just don't want to watch it.
I'm gonna hate on you for that.
Do you run the Caramel Dancing song? It's been forever since I've tried that dance. But I am familiar with Caramel Dancing. Okay, now we'll leave this up for when we need it. Let's get our theme.
Purple.
Purple.
Purple one. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's up like a couple.
This half purple one?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't just say like a color that's in my range of
Oh
difficulty.
yeah, I
and
forgot. Yeah.
Assume that
Sorry
I'm gonna
about
see
that.
it. Yeah.
Not thinking about the disabilities.
Yeah. Exactly. Dude, you're gonna have to think about all the disabilities this weekend.
I mean, it's gonna be nothing but disabilities.
You're embarrassed to do it? Don't be embarrassed. Just have fun. Life's too short to be embarrassed. Baleen teaching an anime class? If they are, this one's better, so you should watch this one instead.
Hmm. No, it's not from an anime.
Doesn't have to be from an anime for like
Or Carmel Dancing isn't.
for it to
It's
be like
a
a thing that.
It's a Swedish song or something like that.
Was it like an AMV that got it to the anime world, or was it just weird cosplayers wanting to do dances?
No, I think it launched with the anime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just get better lights, George.
Is there a way to align up? No, it just shoves it all up.
What are you trying to line up with?
I was hoping I could align like the tops of all the words, but I could do.
Oh yeah.
I could do that.
You could get a different font. Yeah.
Well, I'm okay with the font. I want to try to do something a little more fun here. Let's see if I can pull it off with with Google's free
Google Sheets.
program. Boom. Whoops, too far.
Yeah, you could definitely see that happening at cons, George. If that scares you, run away.
Yeah, don't approach.
And you're just gonna turn it upside down. Yeah, you should be able to just like drag the box and
And then where's my text? White.
or just
And
make it bigger too.
big. Oop.
Yeah.
Highlighter. It's a very good example. What's a very good example, Ver?
Also, do you want them to be half panel size so that it goes your waifu and then lower to the side is trash?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like
When
how
an
it's,
anime
like,
doesn't live up to its primary build genre. Bad animation.
What did you think the genre of Skip and Loafer was?
Failure to launch. Awful main character. No plot. Is that like going into UC Gundam expecting robot battles and getting people talking politics?
Just Skip and Loafer is comedy, romance, slice of life, and it's all of those.
A little like graphic design. A little bit smaller. Actually, I'll just make it the same size. 74, 74. Okay. And then we'll line it up. Your waifu is trash. Or should they be equal? No, I gotta have it
I
on
was
the...
like, should it be like 1 pixel higher? No, I guess not. Okay.
It does. But I don't know if I can if I
just
have
has,
that
like,
amount of
you have to
fidelity.
I was gonna say it's just like a straight. Oh, you could probably drag the bottom box down up just like a tinge, and that would raise it.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, perfect. There we go.
Okay. Your waifu is trash.
It's just straight facts.
A lot of people thought Skip and Loafer was romance. There wasn't much of that at all.
Yes, it was.
What are you talking about? Did you watch Skip and Loafer?
Veritac's like, what are you talking about? Of course it was romance. The entire show was romance between like the main girl and the main guy. Like a lot of it was slice of life stuff with Mitsumi and her talking to other people, but there was clearly a romance between her and Shima.
Let's do title and body. No, I want more purple in it again.
I hate when I go to an anime expecting elf fan service and all I get is feet.
18.
Yes, there was Veritax. You're wrong. They had clear romantic scenes with each other because they didn't. Actually, they probably did kiss. I was gonna say just because they didn't kiss, but no, they had they had very close relationships with each other.
Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do a shape. A shape is a square. Square is up here. It's gonna be white, as all squares should be. And then we are going to be text boxing. Text box will be in Plume. And what is this font? Railway. 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 Oh, I need to make it railway extra bold and bigger.
I don't think you watched Skip and Loaf for Veritex. I don't think you finished watching it.
Sexual awkwardness does not equal romance. Sometimes depends on how old you are, though. Sometimes there's an age group where that is like kind of all they know. His Hokkaido gal's not a romance Veritex based on that criteria. The setting for freezing is PvE, but the plot is PvP. Friday Night Funkin' is basically an anime game. Sure. What do you mean that's a fair question? Hokkaido Gals is 100% a romance. What do you mean? What is a romance to you? Veritex has spent too much time listening to a woman say that's not romantic enough and not enough time thinking about what romance is.
So did Skip and Loafer.
Yeah, they went on a date. The waifu battle.
Veritex, your definitions are bad. I don't want to talk to you about this when your definitions are unsubstantiated or cannot be substantiated.
Okay.
Yeah, Blaine was taking last week off, and he's going to take most of this week off, too. Don't expect him for long.
Is it an anime because anime characters are in it? I mean, if it's an anime, then they're anime characters. That's a bit tautological, George, which means that the definition is like makes the statement true on and of itself. So no, what makes something as anime is specifically for me the Japanese perspective. Like it has to be a story that is coming from a mindset, because that's what I love about anime so much, right? When I was a kid, it was mostly just the fact that you had like more adult themes in cartoon shows. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. But as an adult, what I've grown to appreciate more and more is the different worldview. Someone who grew up in a totally different area with an entire different lifestyle from me. And that's what defines it as an anime versus something that would be a Western cartoon.
Well, so yeah, for me, it has to be animated. That's like the first step.
I don't know. I've seen some anime that are pretty chunky. No one's going to argue that Chargeman Ken isn't an anime.
Because I don't consider The Way of the House Husband an anime. That's just a manga with lips.
That's a great way to say it, though. Contestants? Oh my God, would you? Okay, good. Well, 10 contestants will argue, or will be selected. Each will have a waifu to be defending. I'll say that because BF is Hatsune Miku.
I should probably get off the iPad's heating up.
Oh no! Don't let your
George.
iPad get so hot you can toast with it.
Watch for your own. Watch for your we're looking out for people's mental health. You should watch out for your physical health because it sounds like that'll be a problem.
Yeah, it's a no go, no good. We'll have to be. You will get, what did we say? You will get 1
Prize.
full minute to say why your waifu is best.
Also, we will not consider any argumentation after the fact. After the buzzer goes off.
After the buzzer, yeah. The first contestant get 1 full minute to say why your waifu is best.
Oh, we could probably have a separate slide for our little timer, or where we like just pop up like Google timer, right?
I'm literally going to have like a speed run timer or something that's just this giant countdown behind people.
Also, it should have hundreds of seconds.
I go all the way down. I just got to make sure to load that onto my Surface before we go.
Yes, because that would be funnier. The more numbers it has, the better.
Mm-hmm. Is Bludgeoning Angel Dokuro-chan a romance? Of course. No one would call that not a romance. When you take off the head of your friend and then you scream and cry and do magic to bring them back, like that's immediately romantic.
Okay, that's what it was. This is like, I don't actually know what that is. I've never watched that.
It's a rom-com, I would say.
Feels like a fetish.
It's the Brandon sometimes puts it up as one of his like interstices where he's just like, oh, let's watch this a little for a minute.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking to like the show generally. If that's like,
oh yeah,
feels like a kink.
I was talking about his Tiny Truck for 1 minute straight. That is my waifu. Oh man,
I hope somebody brings Tiny Truck up as their waifu.
I got underneath there because I'm looking at opening up the intake and the exhaust, right? Because it's got like, it is so many turns to get out to where it needs to be, and like the tiniest pipes you've ever seen. I'm like, I'm gonna make this thing breathe a little better, just so that I go from 39 to 40 horsepower. That 1 horse is gonna mean all the world. But man, it is wild how complicated that heating system is and that intake. It looks like it sucks air in from inside the box frame, like the entire filter area is sealed and has a tube that comes out, and I'm 90% sure it's going into the box frame and like just sucking air from the frame. And then it also has another little bit that like comes in from the exhaust. So it's just taking like, to help it warm up. A lot of cars will have like exhaust return, so you can like warm it up a little bit and then that usually closes. I don't think I see a way for that to close. So it's wild.
Always.
It's just drinking hot air, and I'm like, ugh, I'm gonna make this car so much better here. Second contestant will get a whale. I don't know why I didn't capitalize best, but I will fix that here. I know why I didn't capitalize is. We got
I can also list off for the 3rd and 4th.
The audience will vote. And then the winner will proceed to the next contestant. Okay. Let me find a little. Is it Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat that has like the tower?
I don't know.
There's like an image when you're like moving through the game.
Yeah, I don't play fighting games at all.
It's Mortal Kombat, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, IJP. So then, we'll do this one. And show it to me in game. I don't like that image. That image kind of sucks.
Just grainy ass quality. I'll be back in a minute.
Do I have to pull up Mortal Kombat 3 to get a?
I have to pull up on my emulator. It started up.
I'll do this one. Copy this image. Okay. Boom, boom. Whoever. You could go to a Comic-Con, Ranger-Con, if that's the name, or even Anime-Con. You can go to a con. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. You want to complete the battle so I can fight for Charlotte? Hard. Well, you can be there for the next one. Through the tower. Winds? Let's see. There we go. A little better there. Wins is a question mark because who knows if they actually win or what that even means. And then the best the best one ever is going to be the things you should say and things you shouldn't say. He's 18 now? Nope, still 17. Should have streamed that his battle for the waifu honor. More or less, yeah. No. Not just avoid saying. There actually is a there are panel rules and policies on what you're allowed to say at what level of panel. Rules of conduct.
No yabos.
Okay. Things you shouldn't say. You should not verbally harass your opponent. Wait, does opponent have 2 P's? Yeah, it does.
Yes.
Harass has 1 R and opponent has 2 P's?
Yes.
Jeebles. What's wrong with this world?
That'd be a hard ass plane.
What are we coming to? Oh, it didn't. There we go. And
Yeah, I think you could probably make those bigger.
Yeah, let's make the list first, and we'll see if I need like 2 slides.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Engaging in activities prohibited by law. Yeah, no weapons.
Do you think we actually have to have a preface like you shouldn't have weapons at the panel?
No. I'm just going through
it's like,
the policies.
That's the soccer con policy. If somebody comes in with a knife, it's not our fault. Yeah, if somebody gets stabbed at our panel, it's not because we didn't tell them to not bring a knife. I have a freaking mustache. I'm not little. Wow, someone younger than Michael. Epic gamer mustache.
To me, the waifus.
That's me. I got epic gamer mustache. Also, didn't drop ice cream. No.
You do.
Ah.
People are too sensitive nowadays. Like none of this came up here, but the ones we'll get to is, I don't want to hear your fetish with your waifu. that's what these rules are really for, and I just hide them among the other Sakura-con policies so that it's just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. These are all things you can't do. Because I don't want to sit there and have to cut you off from talking about how and what you want to do with and to your waifu at an all ages panel.
I don't want to hear about your waifu fantasy.
Yeah, no. The whole point is for you to be telling me why your waifu is better than other people's waifu, not just telling me what kind of.
I don't want to
weird
hear about
shit you do.
I don't want to hear about you. Yeah.
No.
You could probably put something like that down. It's like, I want to hear about you. I want to hear about your waifu.
You get what I'm doing? Okay, perfect. Okay, here it is. So this is it 13 or what's the?
Is it 13 plus? Did you say?
One of these is adults. One of these isn't. Let me check the exact rating that we got for the first one. All ages. Okay. So,
it has to be
all ages is no cursing. If you slip up once or just say you get one.
You could frick up one time.
You get one strike. And then they get disqualified. No suggestive themes. And I'll explain. I want to hear about what the maturity level of your character. Banned in all panels. Nudity, uncensored sexual images, inappropriate touching, discriminatory dialogue, non-slapstick / adventure violence. What? Am I doing a panel? I'm doing 3 panels actually. So things you should say. What first attracted you to the
Do you want to use the word attracted?
Oh.
I was gonna say, it's like, you want to use the word attracted?
What first
interested?
Made you pick your waifu? Okay. What made you first pick your waifu? What character growth? I'll just say what growth.
How much money have you spent on your waifu's memorabilia?
What else? Characterization. Oh, we'll do what characterizes no, characteristics makes your waifu
unique.
The best.
Best.
Quirks do you have? Well, I like quirks. What quirks does your waifu have?
Oh, yeah, he's talking about my comment, by the way. It's like, we gotta ask him how much money they spent on their waifu.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's how we put it down.
Oh, what skills they have?
How committed are you to your waifu? I think that's it.
Skills your waifu have. How much can your waifu bench? I'll put that one at the bottom.
What's the power scaling your waifu's universe?
Yeah, exactly.
Can your waifu beat the sparkles out of all the other waifus?
Quirks instantly summon my hero fans. Nice. Can your waifu cook? I feel like that's a skill. We can list that in skills. I think you need to put that one back in the oven, Michael. That one's not done cooking. What's that supposed to mean?
We're not gonna say that, Michael.
How
high are yeast stocks?
First, make you pick your waifu. Characters make your waifu the best. Quirks your waifu have skills. Accomplishments. Your waifu accomplished. Okay. No suggestive themes. I'm just gonna write no sexual
lollies.
descriptions. And I know how to say it. I based on what people said last time, I know how to go deeper into that one. So yeah, let's make these bigger.
I was gonna say, yeah. What about no lollies?
They can maybe they age up. Like, what if they were 14 and they met like their waifu? I say met. They watched a show with their waifu in it, and they were like, "Wow, they're the best." And then in their brain, similar to them growing up, they've just been growing up with them the whole time. So like I don't think I can say no to lollies, but I think by cutting out all of the physical attributes, that removes any lolicons. What is a lolicon gonna say about a lolly waifu that I have told them they can't say?
I will get some lolicons and ask them. We should get a lolicon on tomorrow so we can do some prep.
Yeah, we'll talk to one in the morning. Did your waifu groom you? Yes. No sexual descriptions, and then we are final. What is it called? Arbiter, and we'll DQ if we feel it goes, or if we want. If we want.
It's my house, my rules.
Yeah, my house, my rules, always.
Yeah, and that's just the way it is. Like, whenever somebody's hosting something, my house, my rules. I don't care if it's reasonable or not. My house, my rules.
Why are we here? And I'm going to write it like that just so someone gets triggered about the whole thing. Okay. Fun. Being able to identify and argue for character traits that you find wholesome, you find I don't want to say attractive for murder.
Qualities, what qualities find useful
that you find like
helpful to be
worthy, useful, good. I'll just write good for right now. We can replace that later.
I'll grab
You know what I find to argue for character traits that you find good is a useful exercise in your own life. Noble, there we go. I'm gonna use noble. That'll help people start thinking about like what makes their life
society.
Yeah. Exactly.
Similar and opposite words. Pillar of society. Panjandrum.
Panjandrum, man, that's one.
What does this mean? And then there's like top brass, Mr. Big, Big Shot, Big Daddy.
Win prizes.
Panjandrum, a person who or claims to have
Get
a great
over
deal
stage
of authority or influence. Panjandrum.
That is how you spell fright?
Yeah. Mr. Big.
Appealing.
Mr.
Appealing's a little too
Big.
close to. Someone's gonna take that sexual there. We're here for females.
Too close to the lolicons showing up.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Learning
When
new things.
when we bring out the slide for, we say no sexual or no sexual comments. Just half the people leave, half the men leave,
Yeah, exactly.
and like 2 women who were into Shotas.
Also learning about. I'll just write other characters. That'll be easier there. Why are we here? And then, which should I do? I should do this.
Oh man. There's a guy who does a comic called The Draw Play, Dave Rapocio. And I just saw, like,
Play?
Yeah, basically it's football comic, right? It's about like NFL. A security guard at Osaka Castle saw my Giants hat and said, "Go Giants!" And then showed me the Steelers background on his phone, looked at me and said, "No more Kenny Pickett," and gave me a thumbs up. He just got like traded away from his team that he was on.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, basically he got fired from his job.
Join us tonight. I
Kenny,
don't know
Kenny
where it
Pickett
is yet,
catching
though.
strays even in Japan.
It's true.
It is so funny if you find like foreigners, because the NFL is not really big outside of the U.S. To find foreigners that are interested in football is really funny.
We're gonna do, yeah, American football especially.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like
Um,
soccer, of course, you'll find that everywhere else in the world, but not American football.
all ages, and we're gonna make this one white, and we're gonna make it bigger. Your waifu is trash for all ages.
You could probably make. Yeah, that's good enough. I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Join us tonight for the adults only panel tonight, or at 1945. Ooh, okay. Do I put... It's supposed to be at Arch 3AB, but it might not be at Arch 3AB. I'm gonna write Arch. I'm just gonna put it on there, and we'll just have to announce it if it's not in Arch 3AB.
Because you expect to have the same room.
No, a different room actually.
Okay.
Very different rooms actually. It's the Summit building is where most of the stuff is, and that's where the next morning one is as well. But then it's not until the Arch 3AB is over at the big domed building that goes over the road. So we'll have to actually like go down the street a few blocks. But luckily, it's like much later.
Yeah.
1945 in Arch 3B. Oh, I hate undo that. I want to keep it lowercase for a reason. Because I think sometimes lowercase is a little bit easier to read in panels and stuff. Quote, adults only panel at 9:45. Because adults only is possible cursing, use good judgment, mature themes, raunchy humor, more intense but not graphic violence. So it really is pretty similar as far as what they can and can't say, except that they can curse. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and we're going to go make a copy of the entire presentation. Your waifu is trash. Adults. Make a copy. You think it sucks I have to pick a waifu from this century? What other century would you pick a waifu from? What 1924 waifu did you need to pick? Will Blaine be wearing his gold brocade jacket for the panel? How do you know about my jacket? How did you learn about that?
Somebody must have leaked it.
All right, just because you brought it up, I'm going to show it to the stream because I love that one.
And you probably used it in a different video, didn't you?
This is my.
What we're gonna be wearing.
Yeah, this is my Majima jacket. I wear it when I go clubbing. I wear the lightest weight black t-shirts I can. All ages. Blaine still does not want to hear about your fetish. Yeah, no, still no. It's the same thing. Oh, I guess I didn't write.
You could actually just say, "I don't want to hear about your fetish today."
I think what maybe I'll say is like, so.
I forgot earlier. I was gonna say, but Blaine, anything can be a fetish, even boobs.
Oh no, cursing. I'll just write possible cursing, and I'll just say like, you know what you're allowed and not allowed to say. Like,
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
okay. Still, I think verbally harassing your opponent doesn't really work. Like, you're just gonna lose, basically. So the things you shouldn't say is more like these are just gonna make you lose. If you just are mean to the other waifu, I don't know why your waifu's any good.
Yeah.
You're okay to curse. We are allowed mature themes. Wait, I need to put that over here. Okay, things you should say. You shouldn't verbally. Some cursing. You know the ones.
There's only 2.
Yeah, you can't say cracker in my presence. That's my word.
There's only 3.
Mature. I'm gonna say mature themes allowed. But not helpful.
You're allowed to have mature waifus.
Yeah. You're allowed to be like, they got some sweet tits. But that's not really going to help you in a competition. Say wholesomely slutty.
That would get a point from me.
Sexual descriptions. What does it say? Raunchy humor is allowed now. More intense but not graphic violence.
I don't think we have to worry about the violence, probably.
Yeah, probably not. Unless we get a fist fight.
Yeah.
Let's see. Things you shouldn't say. Say uncensored sexual descriptions. What is that? She has great tits. Yeah, get in line. Let's see. I'll do your deepest fetish will not help you.
It's not my fetish.
Yeah. Same thing for the why are we here? Learn about other characters. And then I know what's missing from these. We're gonna do a test run. Oh, also I found out I can just do this. I can go, oops, no, not like that. Triple click, there you go. Goodness. Like sometimes you triple click and it just doesn't work. Drives me nuts. We can plumb that up. That's nice and plumb. That's beautiful. Test run. What waifu do you want to fight for in our test run?
Oh, you mean just like to do an example?
Yeah, so the 3 of us are all going to pick a waifu and do a mock competition before everybody else. That way people can be thinking about their waifu. I'm just going to say we in case someone gets sick. Hey, what's up, Tim's Talk? Getting ready for Comic-Con? SakuraCon, actually. But yes, getting ready for a convention. Doing a short version. It's a demo while you decide on your waifu. Oh, wait, I almost forgot.
I mean, I don't have a waifu that I have on my phone screen, so I don't know.
You don't?
No. There's a lot of characters I like, but I don't just have
Is there a character that you could pick out that has enough traits that you would be willing to do a back and forth defense?
I mean, there are a lot of characters I could pick from a lot of characters, I guess. So that's just makes it harder.
Round 1 is waifu. Round 2 is husbandos. And I'm pretty sure that with the, because what do we have? If I look at the panel, we have
Also, number 1 waifu with number 1 husbando. What would happen there?
yeah, potentially. Well, we do have 2 prizes. I was saying that if we had 3 prizes, that we'd be able to pick like, you know, a best, a better, and a best. But we have 2 prizes of the same level. Oh, but actually, we'll have to talk to. We could talk to Jay tomorrow. I forget if we have 2 prizes in each panel or not.
That'd be nice, wouldn't
It would be. So we have an hour, right? And so, 2 rounds of 1 minute. So it's 1 minute, 1 minute, and then 1 minute. One. No, they don't have to talk for another full 10 minutes. But okay, so right off the top, we've got 10 minutes on each round. And then there's going to be audience vote tallying in each one. Probably a quick, like, less than 30 seconds on each of those. So with all of those rounds, that gives us 30 left. 10 minutes for our intro, and then where does that last 20 go? I feel like we had a really, like, we had a full, like, idea as to like what it would be back and forth.
I was gonna say it's gonna be like just show of hands.
Yeah, basically. I've tried to do apps and stuff, but there's too many rooms in that damn building that just have no internet connection.
Yeah.
Play a Rolodex.
If someone pulls a trap in the waifu category, instant ban. You're gone.
Yeah. The rules are the rules, and I get to make them.
I get to make them. They say no traps.
Was it 30 seconds? Okay, if one person does a 1 minute argument, the next person does a 1 minute argument, we vote to see who wins, and they go to the next one. The next person gives that 1 minute. The winner from the last round needs some amount of time. Do we just give them 30 seconds to say, you know, something else about their waifu that they like?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe. He's probably got it all written down. I don't.
They get to gush over their waifu.
Oh, gross. Okay, round 1 waifu, round 2 husbando. In fact, there was one more thing. Oh, test run, and then we'll pop this open. Okay, so gimme Blaine. Who do I want to defend?
I say, like, lots of my favorite characters aren't for waifu. In terms of like,
you want to do a husbando as you argue with us? Was that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm saying it's not because they'd be good in the kitchen.
Oh, I see.
Michael, you need to come up with something for me. Give me somebody to defend. Yeah, guys, comment something and I'll pick one to defend.
Okay. Pull the Who Are We page. Shloop. Add. Who are we?
I guess if I... No, I don't think that would help.
I am here to tell you. You must.
I'm not picking a gushing. I'm not defending a gushing waifu, by the way. Give me something
You
that's
must
adult.
pick someone from Fire Emblem 6.
Pick someone from Fire Emblem. Nobody knows who his characters are.
You must pick.
Nobody knows who his characters are, Michael. I'm gonna pick a character somebody has actually heard of before.
Well, I guess it's Jover then.
Nobody played Fire Emblem 6, even if there's open availability to it.
You'll find someone there.
You probably will, actually.
Yeah, well, yeah, I will there, but I'm talking as like generally no. Like a lot of these people that are going to the panel, like there's probably a good chunk of them who don't play video games.
I mean, you could pick well, I guess you didn't really play any. Fuck, I can't pronounce it. Atelier games.
2 cent. Oh, you're just going based on the
Defend-
number of
defend
centuries. I thought you
Rise.
meant like from this 100 years. I
Mm,
think in tiebreakers they get a second chance, in rebuttals and later rounds. Yeah, that makes sense that we should give them some time, just in case we do have that happen. We can't tell who wins.
I mean, you could just defend Freeran. Fern.
Fern.
Burn.
Fern. Fern.
Oh yeah, Fern's pretty easy in terms of why she would be a good waifu, right?
Don't worry. You're like, no matter what happens, you and I are taking first and second place.
We got this all figured out. Why, have you seen Jay's arguing skills before and you know they're not up to snuff?
Jay has solid arguing skills. Jay's problem is his choice of waifu.
You gotta pick Megumin.
Not picking me.
Do it.
Megumi is more competent though. She does more damage.
Is Konosuba one word or two?
Konosuba's one word.
Okay. It even knew.
Also, I'd pick Darkness. She got that. She got that slamming body and lots of money.
Oh yeah, you can be the example of how not to. It's like a rigged election, more or less.
Darkness.
Like
What
some
are you
wet and
saying?
useless. Oh no! I'm telling his wife that.
Your options are between Fern, a giant douche, and a turd sandwich.
I mean, just pick. Here we go. Yeah, you can either go for more of a meme so that you can have something to like actually have to like fight, defend, or be like an example of how to suck. But I think he's already got that set.
Yeah, he has.
But you could do a wild card. You could pull out like a Fiyuki or a Baba, supporting their kid. You like that in a woman. I think even down to B, you could find reasons to defend them.
Yeah, like Marcel's really nice.
Marcel? Okay. You're getting Marcel. Should I use the picture that everyone got pissed about?
No.
Hmm.
I'll get you.
You're arguing with an armor.
I mean, you can just put Serranus' real name. It's like Jake Gyllenhaal, right?
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, I'll update
I'm
him
just
later.
gonna go by Serranus. Like I always go by Serranus.
Like he has a name, but I forgot it, and
Yeah.
I didn't forget it. Hilariously enough,
Yes, you did.
no, I didn't know your last name, and we needed
Yeah.
that.
That's close enough. You still forgot. Wait, why is Senshi like this N64 character in this picture? Oh man, the list just done.
Baba Yaga. All right. Do I go for the easy win, or do I put some work into this?
Yeah, you get the old lady from.
No, you need to make it like the same as the other two. Just complete failures.
Are they
Marcel
both
isn't.
failures?
No, Marcel isn't. She would actually be good. She knows magic. She can revive people. She's a hard worker. She's a picky eater. But she's willing to do what needs to be done.
Gotcha.
She's also gay.
It's just nice.
No, she isn't.
I know, but all the fan arts pretend she is.
Is that just because she adventures with guys that she's not sleeping with? Suddenly she's gay.
That's-
Well, no,
No.
it's because she has skinship with his Laos' sister.
What did you just say?
Skinship?
Gay.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
That's pretty bad. Your waifu this century is Shushu because she's taller than me. God, just tell me who your waifu is. Period. Why is it always centuries with you, man? God, it's not like she's an egg being like fermented in China.
Blaine, can I go BC or
Add
do I
this
have to go
rule,
AT?
no shipping. Why
Apparently,
no shipping?
anything's
What's the no
okay.
shipping rule for? How many Fujoshis do you think we're gonna get in the panel that just go on? We're not gonna let them just like go drone on and on about whatever.
No,
That's
see,
fun,
it's the
okay.
opposite, actually. Most people will say, I like them because they're strong and they're really reliable. And then they're quiet. But, like, now with the whole timer, we're going to force them to keep talking. I have a bunch of, like, sort of like dating game questions that are like, do you know your spouse kind of thing? Or, like, it's called Hige. It's actually like a pretty fun game. It's not even a game. It's like a deck of cards, but they have like questions on them that are like useful questions for like, do you are you and this other person like compatible? And they're just good conversational cards. See if this one's any good. Not counting a house or a car, what's the most expensive thing your waifu has ever bought? You know, it's weird little ones, right?
Yeah.
Can tell you what someone's like, what their passions are based on where their money goes. You said Rory Mercury and you keep bitching about her being too old. What? No. Okay, tits and regas. These are two different things. This is a panel for you to defend any waifu. But the Waifu Wednesday tier list is seasonal. Even if your waifu showed up in December, that's still too old for the seasonal list.
He did not get the message, apparently.
I don't know. I'll send it in a smoke signal. We'll see if he translates it. God, I love having a diverse audience that's okay with jokes. That's the best part of the world.
Well, you gotta bully people out of the audience before they get offended.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about my fan art folders, like looking through the top level ones. It's like I don't watch the shows for a lot of these characters.
Right.
Or there's also like Ghislaine. It's not really because it's not like I would think she'd be a bad wife. I just don't know enough about her because she doesn't show up enough in the anime.
I
Doesn't
see.
get enough time to talk about a bunch of different things with her.
Does the fact that her name is Ghislaine give you any trepidation?
Ghislaine, no. I've always said it correctly.
That's not what he meant.
No, I don't really care. I think it's fun.
No.
What's the next waifu? I don't
I think
I don't
the
wanna
next
just
waifu
throw
is
Lum
gonna
up there
be,
'cause it feels
Jeffrey Epstein,
always who I
based on
defend.
his naming scheme.
I guess, yeah, I could be Marcella because I'm the seasonal trash watcher that picks up a new waifu every season.
Good.
Google, you're the worst.
You should actually pick Bochi the Rock.
I should pick Bochi the Rock. Then people are going to say I'm a pedophile.
Pretty much, yeah.
You just have to say,
the gushing
appropriately aged Bochi the Rock.
I don't think that's going to work.
You could pick
That's like
the
a work,
the
right?
alcoholic.
I wouldn't want her as my wife.
Too bad.
Too bad!
Actually, all three we should just pick alcoholics.
That would be pretty funny.
Blaine can get a Misato.
You know, I should pick
That's
the
true.
I should pick the sister from Chain Soldier.
That would be good. I'll just do Misato.
Dude, we should have an end of year waifu list.
Sure, we can do that. End of this year.
Yep. We'll see you in a year, Michael.
Wow, it's kind of crazy how like solid this season's waifu list is compared to others.
You're like, wait a minute, this sucks.
I forgot about this one.
Do you remember me bringing this one up?
Yeah, I remember you bringing it up. You're like, look how far we've come. Good text.
Go back to the one on the right. So yeah, we only had 3. Why was Safida? Why was she S tier?
Sophidia was S tier because of how she connects with the hero on a personal, almost like, because she's supposed to be a replacement hero, and that allowed them to actually talk about and like work through the fact that she struggles with these things, and he can help guide her through it. So it was one of the best like opening up, even though she's like the daddy character that just like doesn't say anything really. It was impressive. I liked it quite a bit. All right, I'm gonna go hard mode then. I will I'll take the advice.
18 plus, poach the rock.
Where is the? I want the other. I want the picture. This one. There, because graphic design be damned.
Generally, one problem for a lot of the waifu stuff is like for an anime, you don't really get all that time that you'd want in terms of, like, say, dating somebody to get to know somebody or a character.
I'm not saying you have to marry him. It's just if you see a few traits, because like, how do you start dating someone? You see some trait that you're like, oh, that's someone I want to get to know better. That's someone that, you know, they do X, Y, and Z, and I think that's fine. That's why Jay's choice is so awful. It's just like
you have a couple traits.
Every
She's an
time this
idiot.
happens, man, I'm like, bro, why? And he's like, well, because she's actually really reliable. She's always there. And I'm just like, oh, God, you sound
She's
like
an idiot
you sound like
that
everyone who
causes all
fails
of
in our
their
competition.
problems. Yeah, she's an idiot who fails at all, or causes all the problems for the party, except for like 2.
Right. Okay, so then I need to figure out, hey, what's up, Lucifer? Where did I stick this? Test run was after the why are we here? Okay.
Aqua can drink a lot. Yeah, that's a negative, by the way.
Okay, Serranos, there are 2 alcoholics on the panel. You gotta switch to one.
I have to switch to alcohol.
You can leave it.
I don't think there's an alcoholic I like this season.
I'll
I
take
was
it down.
gonna say overall, it's not like there was that many choices for season elder. I don't think I would pick Rose. I think the only other one I'd pick is probably Anna. Dangerous in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Probably don't want to talk about it though.
That's all right. Okay, so there is the preliminary for both of those. We went through this. Keep thinking about these other reasons, like why it's important to do this. I think I want to expand this a little bit more. Because the the reasons to do it are obvious. Like we can tell someone why a show
broadening your taste is a really good idea too. I think being able to try it.
Let me add that real
Because
quick.
when you try more shows, you can find new stuff that appeals to you that you didn't know about. If you only watch whatever the common shonen is, you'll never figure out that you actually like romance shows.
For sure. I'm just gonna throw that in there right now. We're doing this again tomorrow, basically, with Jay, so we can actually go through the timing and everything that he took notes on.
You know.
So, what if she's loyal and reliable? So are dogs, but you wouldn't marry it. You know, there has to be something like those are important and good traits for people to have. But it's one of those things that, and why I have the what you should say and shouldn't say fairly similar between the two, the all ages and the adults, is I want it less to be about like just this is good thing, and really like get into it, figure out why it is that character sparked something in you, because all of these virgin nerds have to figure out why someone across from them is going to be like, you know, enticing to them and be able to like work through it, right? Not everybody has Serranos' analytical skills where he's like this is the one that I want to finally date, and he's just waiting until he finds it, right? Like some of these people got to figure that out, and I actually like work through it, noodle through it. So it's everything I do at a con is what is it? Charity,
I was gonna say
mental
my number
health,
one
exercises.
choice from Delicious Dungeon would definitely be Fallen. I actually like her better than Marcel, but she only is alive in one episode. Spoiler alert.
Oh, for sure.
She is a nice character, but I didn't read it had it in the manga, so I don't know enough about her to like go.
There will
It's like,
be
she
2
has
episodes.
these
by the
things.
time it's done.
I love that she digs in the dirt and just does stuff. She's a really kind person. She actually cares for the spirits of people.
No one gay or straight has ever been attracted to a woman's personality. That's why I said, what characteristics? I never said attracted to on the things you should say.
Yeah, we're not saying attractive.
Yeah.
We're not saying great.
We're trying to avoid that one.
We know only bad things can come from that.
Yeah. Alrighty. So tomorrow, I'll Andrew Clark's here, so I'll do the we'll do the little bit of a reveal here. So tomorrow's Gunpla build stream is not going to be a Gunpla build stream. I'm going to build
stream.
I'm going to build a mechanical keyboard.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's happening, everybody. So I have a pink plug for it. Oh, thanks, Lucifer. This is one of my favorite jackets. I have a big bag of switches. I have a I didn't want to spend all night on it, so I got a plug and play PCB basically that I can just throw stuff on.
And yeah, putting together a keyboard doesn't really take long.
And all of the keys. Now the troll of all of this is everything you see here was purchased directly from a Chinese warehouse. All of I'm building a Temu keyboard. This is going to be exactly the opposite of what Andrew Clark was telling me to do. I was like, what about these? And he's like, no, don't buy those. And so I stuck them on my shopping cart. So everything I picked up, like I got all the Chinese tools, I got all the Chinese lube. It's gonna be all Chinese build on this, and it's gonna drive him nuts a little bit.
$20.
Yep. Yeah. Oh no. I mean, the whole thing was like $50 maybe. Like, it's not even half of what I paid for my other keyboard. So we'll see if it's any good. It does have a twisty knob on it, so that's exciting. But I don't know. I don't know if the program works. Maybe I should like plug it into something else and like scan it for like a virus or like a tracking software before I do it. Anyway, so that'll be what we do tomorrow. Assuming I have everything. If I don't have everything, because I'm realizing just now that I don't think I actually have the lube.
As I say, we're gonna go to bed early, Blaine.
I am going to bed early. This is a short stream, so it ends now, basically. It should have ended like a half hour ago, but bet you bought your tiny truck off Temu? Nope, I bought it off of carfromjapan.com, and I did all the importation work myself. And if you need help with importation in Washington State, give me a call. Shoot me a DM, give me a text. I'm trying to help everybody get a tiny truck stateside because they're awesome and they're the best, and more people should have them so that we can make sure that they stay legal on the roads. So everyone have a wonderful rest of your night. It was great chatting. Any last words, anyone?
I'm still working on my stuff. I might actually just... What?
Dear God.
I say, I'm still working on my stuff. I'm actually probably going to just cut off the end of the video and post that.
Okay.
Because that
Nice.
one's actually be faster because I actually finished writing all that stuff.
You
Is this the
finished writing all
whole
that
I went
stuff.
back and it's like all the reviews, you know. I went back and these are the short ones.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm probably just gonna have to wait because it was like I wasn't making good progress not scripting it, so I'm just going back and doing it what I was doing before, and I'm writing faster, which is nice, but it
Nice.
also just still takes time to do it. So yeah.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Oh, I did the thing I left for a note. Everyone, comp by.